What's up, yo? So I finally got around to reading the Chris Haynes, Kevin Durant exclusive on why KD decided to ask for a trade and going over all of that. The quote that was going viral of KD naming off a bunch of his teammates and saying, how do you expect me to win with those guys? That article. I'm not going to get into the full thing with you guys today. Like, I'm not going to sit here and read it with you, but I did have some thoughts that I just wanted to share because I'll be honest, I'm a little split on this. So he starts off by saying that it wasn't difficult to request for the trade at all because it was all about basketball. He was saying they weren't doing enough in practices, talking about here saying hold him accountable so then the coaches can hold the other players accountable, saying they wanted, he wants to drill more, he wants to practice more. All of these great things you want to hear from your superstar, of course, right? He even goes and says, you can ask Steve Nash, you can call him right now and say, I want to do more stuff, and we just didn't do it. Says nobody was on the same vibe as him, but Jacques Vaughn is. So some support to Vaughn in there. Looks like he's happy that he's the head coach and Vaughn is practicing the guys more, I guess. Continues to go on. I like good practices. I like to be prepared. I like good energy. Once again, more stuff you want your superstar to say. Continues on saying that he's starting to feel the energy. He's starting to feel like they're gelling as a team a little bit more. He's enjoying grinding with some of these guys. He literally says it's been fun grinding with these dudes. It's been fun grinding with Jacques. He even continues in saying that he understands that he has to dodge all 5 defenders based on how their lineup is right now. So far, all things that you want your superstar player to say, and then he starts to lose me. The article gets into the concept of that when leaders are brought up in the NBA, Durant's name's never brought up. So Kevin Durant basically goes on saying that a lot of people didn't call him a leader or don't call him a leader because he didn't tell Kyrie to get vaccinated. And he's like, I'm a grown man, he's a grown man. We can have our own differences, but I'm not going to tell somebody what to do, I guess he was saying. And regardless of your stance on vaccinations, this is not where I'm going with this at all. No one doesn't say Kevin Durant's a leader because he did or did not tell Kyrie to get vaccinated. People say Kevin Durant isn't a leader because he left that OKC team to join the Golden State Warriors and make the Monstars, win 2 chips there, and then go to this new team with the Brooklyn Nets, somehow acquire James Harden, it doesn't work out, and then you ask for a trade. It's looking like you can't lead a team to a championship. That's why people don't call Kevin Durant a leader, because in a lot of people's eyes, when things have gotten rough for him twice, he's gone. In OKC with Russ, and then when he attempted to leave when he demanded a trade from Brooklyn Nets. So now that we've established why KD isn't a leader, the article continues to make me scratch my head because now we get to the quote that really went viral, where he says, look at our starting lineup. Edmund Sumner, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Claxton, and me. It's not disrespect, but what are you expecting from that group? You expect us to win because I'm out there? So if you're watching from that lens, you're expecting us to play well because number 7 is out there. And then this is where I think you lose a lot of people, KD, because you start this article saying how you're enjoying the grind with these guys. You're understanding that you have to take on this responsibility, saying you got to go 1-on-5 in some scenarios. And while I agree that lineup isn't necessarily championship contention, I think you make it hard for any NBA fan to feel sorry for you, because considering 2 years ago, this team had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving, and y'all basically built a super team. So from the outside looking in, it's you left OKC to join the Golden State Warriors and create this unstoppable force. Then you leave that unstoppable force to attempt to make another unstoppable force by adding Kyrie and James Harden. And then when that doesn't work out, it blows up. You request a trade to try to go somewhere else. From just the X's and O's standpoint, from just watching his game, he's one of my favorite players to watch. And he sure will probably go down one of the best players of all time, all that, jazz. But the biggest part for me was him missing that. People don't call him a leader because of anything that had to do with the Kyrie vaccination situation. People say he's not a leader because he joined the Warriors and then he tried to create another super team in Brooklyn. But hey man, it is what it is. I'm still gonna watch his games. If you made it this far, you're definitely a real one. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you live this Wednesday at 8.